and and we're live, and I mean, instead of being on Discord, jump on in here. But yeah, the mic issue, I see it and I don't. Like I know for the fact, like I know how this mic works, and I know how Ferg's mics works. Ferg's mic is the best, but when it comes to a lot of sounds together, the it's almost like your cell phone. Like your cell phone's almost better at a concert than fucking Ferg's mic. Ferg's mic's too good. This one over here is like a cell phone where it like picks up every, like, you know what I mean. Like depending on the situation, this one's better. But yeah, just a little just a little joint in a Perrier tonight. A little vodka in the Perrier by the way. BT Dubs. Legendary Gaming's already in here. Rick 2 is tripping. To your comment of Rick 2 is tripping, you're also trolling a little bit, man. Like me personally, I love it. I like the banter back and forth, like bam, bam, bam. Man, to me, it's amusing. I love it. But you almost think one of these days is Rick going to snap one of these days? Like, you know what I mean? Like, is too much, too much? Like, you know what I mean? Is a joke over at one point, at some point? You know what I mean? Pin, man, hey, sister. Rick 2's been making some bomb ass videos. Rick 2's been making some bomb ass videos. Like, I love Rick 2, dude. Like, you know what I mean? You guys are silly. You guys are silly. Johnny, Papa Kale, he's in the house. But yeah, like, before you guys all did this and that and saying, oh, maybe I should like stream for my joint and stuff like that. You know what I was thinking we could have done tonight, which would have been kind of cool, is we could have streamed together on the voice chat, because I know that's a thing now where I can share my screen if I so choose to share my screen to everyone. We could have watched the latest Ritu video, and I don't know what to think about this one. Like this one is a humdinger of awesomeness, but it's so fuck. Okay, let's call a spade a spade. It's the words out of my mouth. It's a word out of fucking Tate's mouth. It's a word out of our mouths. But Rick 2's new edit, it's about pretty much getting raped by fucking Shaquille O'Neal for a long rant of it. Like, you know what I mean? It's like somebody, and then we just went on a big long rant about it, and it's a funny rant, but oh man, the word RAPE, I think it gets said like 20 times, 30 times, possibly in a 6 minute span. Um, so is it PC? Hell's no. Is there humor in it? Yeah, I think so. Rick too seems to think so. Me and Tater laughed about it, but man, it's definitely not PC. It's definitely not PC at all. Uh, no, that's good. Dead poop. Your content is full of diamonds. Oh, I like the gold upgrade. Instead of gold, it's diamonds. But yeah, there is gems out there. There is gems in there, and Ritu picks some of it out and puts it. Man, I love him for it, man. Uh, Ritu will have you doing steroids in no time. I thought about it. I thought about it. Like, you know what I mean? Like, let's say if I want to fucking get into a fucking routine or a program, and here I am trying to like fucking do God's work. Be like, let me do the exercise. Let me put in the work, and then there's like a little something, just a little something I could take that just like ease it along just a little quicker. Would I take it? Probably no, but in the back of my head, man, it'd be there. It'd be like, man, this 1 month progress could have been done a week ago. Wow, you know what I mean? Bah. And then I'd be so angry in life, like, you know what I mean? Just like bonking people. Where's my coffee? And I don't even drink coffee. I'd just be upset in life. If Shaq was in your shower, would you call the cop? And Legendary, that's exactly it. That honestly, that conversation went on for way too long, and that's pretty much the Rick 2 new clip. Is a lot of that conversation, and that got, I don't know, funny and greasy, and definitely not politically correct whatsoever. Like, geez Louise, like, I wouldn't be surprised if this one gets taken off. Like, you know what I mean? Just because it is what it is, but not right away. I'm not on no one's flag. Where the fuck is Rick 2? I don't know. I don't know. He's probably lurking in the shadows. Rick 2's definitely in here. I miss him. Man, I don't know why you guys pick on him so much. Like, you know what I mean? Ease off on Rick 2. He's a national treasure. And of what nation, he will never admit. Like that's a secret, is it? He's a national treasure. Of what nation? God only knows. He will never say. He will never say. Stoner Talk 7 is going to be funny midget buttholes, gifs, and how to search up porn. I don't know. And eventually I'd like to get to some of my older streams too. Like, you know what I mean? Like, Rick 2's been editing like the newer ones, which is fantastic, but there's some of the ones back in the day that were like, you know what I mean? Let's dig up some fucking things in that. Oh, CG Hill 180. The old 180 in the fucking hizzies. Man, is that what you in the room? We say in his house. We don't say in the CJ Hill in the motherfucking his room. In his room. Wagwan, yeah. No, cool, man. Thanks for stopping. So this is where everyone is. Why? Marco's stream is over, and by everyone you mean all 6 of us? Yeah. We I guess we're here. Kinka, might as well say Kinkaju 1-2's in the motherfucking Jesus. Oh, Rick 2's chiming in now. Rick 2's in the his house. And Rick 2, we were talking about the new edit, how it's like very Shaq related and very not PC. And honestly, I know your style, and I think you love the fact that it's not PC. Like you're pushing the envelopes with this, and you know what I can say to it is nothing, because you're just taking my words. It's, you know what I mean? Like, I can't be mad at you for like, and there's no mad, like, you know what I mean, man. Super appreciation. Can't be appreciation. Well, I can be appreciation at you for using my words, but yeah, these are my words, and yes. Some of when you shorten it up like that, it's like, oh man, you put a big spotlight on my, like, not always PC all the time. You know what I mean? I had to get caught up after seeing all the comments. Kinko's all alone. Papa, turn on me. I'm still. No, I didn't show them the new edits. I was talking about it. But what I was like, if I wasn't going to stream tonight, one of the things that kind of crossed through my head, because I did it one time before, Rig 2, for not the last one, I think the one before, where on voice chat, I can project my whole screen where everyone's seeing what I'm seeing. And it was like almost like a watch party, man. And like I said, man, it was fun. Little Rig 2 edit early watch party on a couple Stoner Talks ago's. You're never alone in the Gooniverse. It was legend. He makes what is Wagwan? CJ Hill, Wagwan is like in the universe of this little streaming family, Wagwan is used to announce your presence, like oh Wagwan, it's like a Jamaican hello or something like that, and it's popular. I'll type it up once in a blue. Will I ever say it in real life? You won't catch me dead saying Wagwan to a fucking bartender at a bar when I order my fucking tequila sunrise or my double rum and cokes or whatever the fuck I'm gonna drink. I don't know. I'm never gonna say Wagwan to someone in real life. In Gen Pop, in like the real world, never gonna say Wagwan. But on the internet, because other people do it, I've typed it up a few times, and I think it's a Jamaican hello if I'm not mistaken. Johnny threatened me with his bags, and he finished. It's so hot here. I saw two neighbors with their blinds and windows wide open walking around naked. I guess they don't have air conditioning. Or or they're comfortable with that. You know what I mean? Maybe they're like, oh man, have a good look see. Like, you know what I mean? Like all day long their blinds are up. Wagwan is what's going on. Holy fuck. I'm in Cali. It's 99 degrees and nobody has AC. Oh, Gabby. Gabby's in the motherfucking his house. Do you live that close? You had enough time to like leave Marco's and get home and you're on your computer right away, or you still there? Legend Gaming, you're okay. You dance with the Johnny John. Don't change. The Johnny John changes you. No, we doing a post stream chill. Okay, and what does that entail? Like, you know what I mean? Like, I know he doesn't feed you too much on stream, but off stream, you must be like, oh, fucking cuz, let me have a look what's in your deep freeze. Let's us fucking make something. Like, you know what I mean? Marco's in the motherfucking his too. You know what I mean? Like, you know what I mean? Post stream, like you must you must be a true cousin and open the fridge up. Man, this thing seems blurry. Let's see, we doing a post stream. I'm near San Fran right now, but I don't have my own car to travel. That sucks. And last time I was on public transportation was, I believe the year was 1997. Times were tough. I had probably had 75 cents in my pocket, and I need to get to a date. And I choose to put that in the bus, and I got to my date, and quite frankly, it didn't work out too well. Like, you know what I mean? What I had fucking envisioned to the build up was like, I thought, like, you know what I mean, we're gonna like movie, like this was pre Netflix and chill. This was like Blockbuster and fuck. And it didn't turn out that way. Like, you know what I mean? We ended up like watching the whole movie, and that's not how a show went down. I'm pretty sure that, well, that's the way I thought, because I heard tales of this girl prior to my date, and rumor has it she didn't finish a movie. You know, if you know if you know what I mean. You know what I mean? But yeah, no, we finished a movie. I think it was Titanic too. Fucking bitch. Um, Marco says Wagwan. Gabby lives at the No Frills across the street. Sup, Marco? No VC. I'm making spaghetti for Gabby. And see, I knew there was gonna be that post stream fucking dish, that post stream meal. Like, you know what I mean? Like during the time, you know what I mean? And I get it. It's not the time to eat. Like, you know what I mean? Like when you're fucking trying to read the chats, you're like, but the after spaghetti, man, that sounds good. Well, well, I say it sounds good, but we all know what's going to happen to your spaghetti, Marco. There's not going to be any meat in it. And hey, I like a tomato, but man, let's put an animal in there. Let's put a carcass in there. Everyone act natural. What are you doing here? What are you doing up here, Legendary Gaming? Spectre 2, he's not natural. Gabby is getting wined and pined. Once Marco fills up Gabby in a full stomach of pasta, his running speed will diminish by minimum 20%. You know what I mean? Like they're like if Gabby was a gazelle after a pasta dish, he's down to like I don't know well. There's a lot of animals less faster than a gazelle, but one of those. Looking for gifts. She's a vacuum. Well, the rumor has it she was, but I don't know if it's because I played it too chill and I wasn't too brazen. But yeah, I didn't get the Hoover treatment. Like we actually like watched Titanic, and back in the day, like man, that was like legit two VHSs. Like that was like two VHSs long. That was like 3 hours of like not getting fondled with. Like you know what I mean? Like I think the best I got was like not even upper thigh. I think it was like lower thigh. I think that's where the night ended off. The heavy duty beauties will be able to catch Gabby. Yeah, on a pasta belly. You know what I mean? Like unless you're into they do say like pasta's good for sports before game uh because you're gonna burn it off during the game. But technically on that full pasta, you're not running away real fast. Like, let's say if Pinhead wants to get you, or Jason Voorhees, or the fucking Halloween dude, like, technically, I don't even know why the movies do it like this. Like, you know how they all big anticipation and this and like that. They're lurking, they're moving from room to room and like going through the house, and you're getting freaked out. Technically, fuck all that bullshit. Technically, Mike Myers just had to fucking sit out, peek into the fucking kitchen fucking window, wait for you to have that fucking pasta fucking meal, and then wait for you to be like half asleep watching fucking the new fucking Big Brother on the couch. Like, you know what I mean? He don't even have to sneak around the rooms. He just like tiptoes in, and you know how he don't run fast, right? And he just tiptoes in and then just fucking stabby. Like, you know, and you're like, oh, geez. And then he guts you so much as and you're so full, and there's spaghetti all over the place, and also blood and guts, but also mainly spaghetti from because it was so good, right? You ate so much, right? You guys don't work with me. I got promotion today. I'm celebrating. Man, dude, one for fucking CG, one fucking 1080s fucking promotion. A little one for the homies, man. That congrats, dude. Um, yep. Oh, a Stain Squad's in the Heezy. Uh, that poopy boy. Oh yes. And Stain Squad. I don't know if you're just talking about me or just talking dirty, but yes, that old poopy boy, huh? 4K dead poop. Yeah, I know the camera's fucking shitty. Like, look, man, you can see my signs of life right here. Boom, boom, it's looking good. And as soon as I turn away, we're looking at a VHS. Like we're back in like the early '90s right now with the pixelation. I'm pretty sure. Rick 2, Fic to Focus, Dead Poop Vision, Stabby, Dead Poop. Will you play the Joker in my Batman movie? If you ask, of course, of course I will. Would there be someone better suited? Probably. Heck yes. I've only acted in a few minor roles. I've only acted in a few minor roles. Two of those were in a music video. You know what I mean? So let's put that on my resume. So yeah, I'll take the job, Marco. I'll I'll be that Joker, I guess. Um, Are we coming up with our own background stories? Am I writing my strip, or am I just being a fucking difficult artist already? I don't know how it works. And also, I don't like any crusts on my fucking triangle sandwiches. Like, if I see a fucking crust, I'm fucking walking, bro. Like, you know what I mean? Like, fuck your script. Fuck the budget. I'm out. If there's a crust on my fucking triangle sandwich, I'm out. But beyond that, I'm easy to deal with, dude. I'll, I'll act in whatever you think you need me to be in, right? Will you play in my Thumbzilla video? Legendary Gaming, I don't think you have enough bank for that. And I'm just trying to get there's a bug on the screen. I don't think you have the bank for that. And me, as far as Thumbzilla, that's like an audience based pornographic platform for myself, where I would like to be the audience appearing into the sexual activities, not the one being involved in it. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I'd sooner be the guy eating the popcorn, getting my hands all buttery, and then getting the old flappity flap. Uh, Beyond being like the guy, yes, sex is nice. Yes, I don't. I just don't want to do it on camera in my own porno world. Like, you know what I mean? Because I go there to enjoy myself. I don't go there to look at myself. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I have like different priorities when I sign up. When I sign up and when I start looking at stuff, like, you know what I mean? I'm not looking for me. I'm looking for some fucking tick bitch. Like, you know, I'm looking for that tick bitch, that ride or die bitch. Possibly that fucking not enough money for the pizza boy. Got to work out a deal. You know what I mean? Same deal with the plumber. Oh man, my pipes are plugged, and the fucking plumber comes in. It's like, I got the snake for you. Gag, 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 gag. And he, you know what I mean? Like, you know what I mean? That fucking movie deal. Uh, you should be a Post Malone lookalike. Man, I don't look anything like. Is that how blue? Man, I should try to fix this camera. Like, this camera is so blurry that I'm getting a that that kind of fixed it a little bit. Man, the tater shake worked. But yeah, fuck. I don't look now. See that we're clear in. I'm no Post Malone. Dead poop. Can I be your agent? My what? My secret agent, man. He'll kill a motherfucker if I tell him that he can. You know what I mean? Yeah, you can kill people for me. Or you mean like my representation? My representation. How are you good in court battles? uh, Tuna sandwich on the white, no crust. Gabby, if you're one of the interns, okay, holy shit, dude, holy fucking shit. If you're one of these interns on this like high budget, probably medium budget fucking Marco fucking shoot where I'm the Joker and everything's got to be just right for me, just fucking, and you show up with a fucking tuna. I'm Canadian. I'll just stop there, but I was gonna Americanize it by saying tuna fish, but we're Canadian. I'll just say tuna sandwich. Even if there's no crust, you know, this is you like this is you coming in. It's like, the dead poop. I got your sandwiches, you know, and man, dude, Gabby, I love you, bro. I love you, bro. You know what I mean? Even if it's you coming with a tray, and I love you, bro. Uh, I'd be like, oh, Gabs, oh, cool, thanks. What is that, tuna? Bam, fucking, bam. Well, get that fucking tuna out of here. What the fuck are you trying to do? I ain't no fucking dolphin. Do you want me in this movie or what? Like, you know what I mean? Like, oh man, like, I mean, just like, no crust, no tuna. Maybe I should have said that earlier. Like, no crust, no tuna, and then we're cool. Beyond that, we're cool. Like flakes of ham, that shitty fucking can fucking chicken's okay too, but just no tuna, no crust. You know what I mean? Like, get the fuck out of here. You know what I mean? And sorry, Gab. So, like, I don't know if you made the sandwiches or a lady in the background made the sandwiches, and you just came over, just say hello and bring them up and try to be, but fuck, bam, you know what I mean? Get that fucking tuna out of here. And is tuna kosher in a vegan world? Is that a fact? Or am I just making that up? You know what I mean? Let's see. So you're not starting a fans only? No, no. There's the only thing I could fans only and fans only real well in a little niche market, and I've seen a small glimpse of it. Like, man, they came out of woodworks for what I got going on. Like, I got this. Not to brag, but I like, you know what I mean? Like, you know, when people like kind of brag about their body parts and they're like, "Ooh, geez, like you gotta get a look at this. You gotta get a good look at this. Like, fucking take a good look at this." Um, at times in my life, I have like body parts that like some people from the deep dark web just seem to get a shit ton of love for. And in the winter, I grow my toenails very long, and I think I could be in the foot. I think I could be in the foot toenail niche market. I believe, with my total disregard for safety of my own feet and nails. And in the winter, I let them go very long for normally just a YouTube video that's barely gonna crest 100 views. I'll spend what 4 or 5 months growing toenails, you know what I mean? Like once a year for a couple years for a video that'll barely crest 100 views. Uh, so yeah, like flashing my feet and their hair, like Frodo Baggins. You know, yeah, are you familiar with Frodo Baggins? Like, you know what I mean? Very similar to that. And longer, like, you know what I mean? Like, I bet you there's a niche market for my feet. I bet you, like, I wouldn't want to show my face, and I'd have a different name. Like, it's not like I'm on fans only, dead poop, find me for my feet, but I could go like secret. I could be Antonio, like with the T-O, like, you know what I mean? Instead of Antonio, like with the T-O, Antonio Banderas, like, you know what I mean? Like, and then they come for my toe and feet, and I think I'd make a mint. I'd make a mint. Never a face, never a face. I think that would be a fucking thing. And yes, honey mustard and Swiss on my feet would be great. Unless that was from prior conversation. But still, I'll incorporate it. I'll incorporate it. No, I know. We're talking about good sandwiches. Yeah, like a fucking good sandwich is a good sandwich, dude. Might as well have been a scallop sandwich. Man, tuna's not that bad. Like, you know, when when you're like mourning at a funeral where like, oh man, I don't know if it's G mom or if it's old fucking un- uncle, the old cool uncle, or possibly not the cool uncle, the uncle that fucking lingered around too long. You know what I mean? Like the old fucking touching uncle. But at the funerals, like, you know what I mean? Like sometimes I'm like grabbing for sandwiches, these triangle sandwiches, and I'm thinking it's chicken and it's tuna, and I'm not the guy to throw away. I grew up on not wasting. Yes, that first little bite, I was like, oh, I know this ain't chicken, but yeah, I'll finish the triangle. You know what I mean? Like waste not, have not, fucking. You know what I mean? Like there's place in the world where they don't have canned tuna, and I don't know why my mom always said that. It's like, oh, there's kids in Africa, like they're starving. I was like, why, you want to send them my leftovers? Like, by me being picky about what I eat, I ain't fucking feeding these guys. Like, you know what I mean? Like, fucking cut the bullshit, mom. Like, you know what I mean? You're pretty sure we're just giving this to the garbage man on the fucking on Thursday. You know what I mean? Uh, I've an impressive shit. Make my fans and dude, like, if shitting's your game, your niche too. Have ever stumbled upon what you're fucking serving? Never. Will I? Never. I've heard tales of it, and I try to avoid it. It's like, oh man, you ever look up the Two Girls One Cup? And man, I'm old enough that that's been around for a while. So how bad can I avoid it without ever seeing it? I've never really saw it. As soon as they start, I do like the old ga ga and not see nothing. Like no, that poop poop porno category is. I'll give you my phone any time of the day, any time of the week. I'll let you go through the history and I guarantee you ain't gonna find anything like that, anything of the sorts, anything relatively related to that. Turkey bacon, anything is the bomb. Fuck yeah. Yeah, and Gabby agrees. Reuben on rye, spicy mustard. And yeah, spicy mustard belongs in a fancy sandwich. I mean, I don't know if you guys know, but the price of mustard, if you're not picky about mustard, could be as little as like 75 cents for a bottle. Because fucking mustard is cheap. Like mustard is literally like what? Fucking vinegar and yellow. Oh, then you got mustard. Oh, let me put a little vinegar. Let me put a yellow in there. Boom, I got mustard. That's fucking cheap. But you start fucking around with that gray poupon or that wine mustard or that hot mustard, then man, do I even have a no, man? How can I have three shirts and not even a collar? I was gonna pop that collar because that's easily a fucking $2 to $3 mustard, easily. Clunky mustard. I miss Johnny. Who's Johnny? Uh, I like the veggie delight from Subway. Man, I fucked around with that for years. Where straight up veg because it was the cheapest one, and man, and I love vegetables. I love vegetables. The only thing I wish I would like know a little bit more about, like let's say like expand my horizon with Subway, and maybe I would turn back to the Veggie Delight, is that don't they have oils and vinaigrettes? Like instead of me putting the mayo on there, is there an oil and vinaigrettes? I think that'd be tasty. It'd almost be like a straight up oil vinaigrettes salad sandwich at this point. He's Gordon Ramsay of eggs. Johnny makes us do bad things. Marco's banned. For what? Subway? No. I mean, like I say, man, I fucks with a veggie delight, man. That used to be my go-to, like mainly because it was cheap. And man, back in the day, when I used to fucking rocks them fucking veggie delights from Subway, they did that V cut groove in the bun, right? They did that V cut groove in the bun, and man, I put so much veggies in there, the top bun wouldn't even touch the bottom. Like, yes, there's no meat, but man, she was a thick bitch. Like, you know what I mean? Like, you put you bring this thing home and you like manage to get it on a scale. You know what the scale says? A fucking thick bitch. I don't know how it comes up in numbers, but I'm pretty sure it just says it to you. And that's what the scale says. Like when you get that fucking like that everything in the book, veggie delights. You know what I mean? Like like everything. That Hyundai Joe and mustard though. Oh, okay. You want to know a mustard fucking soft story? This is a heartbreak story about mustard. True story. My grandma, R.I.P. So no jokes about her. Lovely soul. In Quebec, she used to have this like little mustard in a jar. It was like grocery bought, and it had fine like onions minced into the mustard. So, anyways, you fucking scoop it up with your knife or your spoon, however much you want, put it on your fucking bread or whatever, and there's pieces of onions all spread through it. The fucking bestest mustard in the world. Like, fucking forget about it. And have I ever been able to refine this ever in life? Ever since like fucking grandma died and ever since like the fucking 90s stopped? No, like they haven't made it that way. I like the veggie light with mayo and sub sauce and sometimes sriracha. See that to me that sounds like you've done the veggie delight way too much. You're getting too fancy and obscure with it where that's too much of your jam that you're putting on too much sauce. Like you got what you're adding three different flavors to God's gift of fucking vegetables. You know what I mean? You've been at it too much, bro. You've been at it too much. Like you're almost like that guy. Like that guy that gets all antsy in the bedroom that tries to pull off 4 different moves in like fucking 5 minutes. It's like, no, bro, no, bro. You don't have to switch it up that much. Just get comfortable and good at like one or two of them. Like you don't have to fucking switch. Like you know what I mean? Like, yeah, I think you had a veggie sub way too much. Way too much. That's too many toppings. Chopped salad from Subway. Dead poop. Can I make a small cameo in your documentary? I'm not the documentary maker, so no. Better answer is like I have no say, dude. Subway needs mushroom. Chuck E. Cheese pizza. Papa John's. We don't have Chuck E. Cheese, so no idea, dude. Dead poop. They sell onion infused mustard in France. Ask your mom to bring some back. It's not onion infused. It's not onion infused. Like I can go to my grocery store and get like a mustard that says onion on it. That ain't no tang. That ain't no tang. Like you know what I mean? I'm talking about like a jar, like a little jar mustard, and there's legit like multiple thousands of pieces of like small onion bits right in it. Like you know what I mean? Like this is a thing. This is a thing. Um, Chuck E. Cheese isn't as good as Papa, but it's close. Why you guys Chuck E. Cheesing out west? Because man, I've never seen one. I've only seen one on TV and in like magazines or something. Actually, do magazines even exist too? Don't. Streamlabs Gabby send inquiries here, legend. Don't speak to Mr. Gabby when he's eating mom spaghetti. Roasted bell pepper is an underrated pizza topping. Everyone report Gabby's comment for spam. You've been warned, legend. The banter, the banter, and it's not like I came here playing. Actually, if Marco's in here, uh, Marco, do you agree that Ellen's an evil bitch? and that's it. But man, I used to work at fucking St. Hubert's, and there's a salad I miss. The it's like a chicken Bangkok salad. It had like roasted red pepper, and we used to like fucking fire it on the grill, roasted pepper, and then like chicken nuggets in there, and those like Asian noodles. I'm not a salad guy. Like fuck a salad. Like you know what I mean. You bring me a salad, go fuck yourself. Like when's the meal coming? But man, this was a fucking this is something worth writing home about. This is something worth writing home about. At this point, you're funding it, legend. It's either steal a kid at Chuck E. Cheese. Yeah, you just have to have the van ready, and start it, and possibly a fucking I don't know, a bag of 5-cent candies. Legendary gaming. Aren't you into gilfs? Like, aren't kids a little old for your demographic? Oh no. You're not the gilf guy. Did you? I agree with that. Ellen gets her bag 100. Man, I don't know if she's as bad as Bill Cosby, but you know how Bill Cosby had like multiple teens of like cases against like Ellen has a lot. Like Ellen has like like 2 times teens, like you know what I mean in the 20s, and That's kind of hard to shake away. That's kind of hard to shake away. It's like, oh man, like let's say if someone says, "Oh, fucking dead poop grabbed my bum," and I'd be like, "Nah, I didn't." But if like 20, 30 people says it, I probably did. I probably did. I probably did. I probably did. Sorry about that. But I probably did. A dead poop. We need some rules. There are too many mods and not enough rules. Also, Legend doesn't love you. I think that's wrong. I think he's just misunderstood. I think he's just misunderstood. Uh, United States of America dollars. Yeah. You like quotation, like you quote. I'm putting way too much thought into this, but you quotation marked it. Like if I was gonna, was I supposed to read that different and be like, ha ha, United quotation mark spelled the same way. States of America dollars. Holy shit, that's like 100,000 Canadian. And yeah, it's a shitty exchange. Like you know, what I mean, I'll do a couple things for a few dollars, but you tell me that dollars U.S. to, I'll agree to it a little quicker. You know, that's about it. It's for the documentary with a good heart, the Dead Poop story. You need 100,000 Canadian. Oh, we're getting CGI. We're getting fucking CGI in this documentary. We need 100,000 Canadian. Make me taller, like maybe a little taller. Uh, I don't know what else. What like for man for all that CGI? Like man, can I have a like a crazy fight, like some kind of crazy fucking CGI fight scene, like a bridge troll fight scene or something, man. Gabby dropping political references ban. No, there's nothing banned in here. Wrong, Papa Kale. I have to stay mod because I'm the youngest and the healthiest. And technically, he's legendary gaming's our time capsule at this point. Like you know what I mean? Once we all wither and die, he'd be the youngest, healthiest one to tell the tales of dead poop. Like you know what I mean? Like we're all like dead, and he's like, and then at this point, legendary gaming's like, once upon a time, I knew a guy that dead poop 420 and. Ellen got canceled for pretending to be nice. She would have said she she was a scumbag from the beginning. Yeah, and yeah, a lot of people said that. Is it cancel? Cancel? Is that a legit thing? The only thing that banned from the streams are roasting grandma's fur coat. I don't know. Even that, it depends on how you roast it. Like, it's not banned till I get offended. You know what I mean? And it's pretty hard to offend me. Dead poop. We need funds for party favors. Tell you what, you guys work on funding the get here and this and that, and maybe I will throw a Streamlabs up and I don't do like a fund for like I don't know drugs and like booze and like whatever else we could need. Man, it'd be nice to get firecrackers. Like you know what I mean? Like firecrackers. Gabby, have you raised funding for any of your video projects? I'm gonna go have a hoot. Rick Two Stereo is making me want to ban everyone. Rick Two ends up shooting everyone. I'll fund the party favors. And hopefully everyone chips in. Hopefully everyone chips in. Like, you know, I mean, I see this as a joint project. I see this as like a joint venture. Like, this, I know it's not Dragon's Den and there's no Jim Treliving or fucking Kevin O'Leary, but let me tell you what kind of percentage. Let me tell you what kind of percentage you could get with a $10 share. I've never indeed Googled for any no usual. It's via grants and clients' money. See, that's never indie Googled. I say Googled. Funds for drugs. I'll pitch in for Marco's Kool-Aid Jammers. I don't know, man. He said it on the stream tonight, man. He might fucking 420 with Deadpool 420. Who knows? He said he might. He said he might. So you know what I mean. I'll take his might. I'll take his maybe might, and I'll be cool with that. I'll be cool with that. And I'm not a boss of any man, but if he so chooses, cool. If he doesn't, less cool, but still cool. You know what I mean? Cool. You know what I mean? I didn't mean Crown Fund. I meant Telefilm Grant broadcasters. I'm gonna show up with a 30 pack on each hand and a sack of Kush. Then yes, Rick 2 for sure. I'll bring the scallops. Yeah. No, well, you can bring the scallop. Man, you bring scallops and Fergie's around, boom, he'll devour them. Like, you know what I mean? Like, scallops is like, as far as Scotty bringing scallops, that is not a lost gesture, man. Like, scallops is a fucking maritime gold. Like, he's like, let me give you the most priceless fucking mouth jewel you could get. But it just so happens me and Tater don't fucking like scallops. Fucking Fergie, well, my dad would loved it. Fergie would have loved it. Everyone would. He just stumbled upon the two guys that don't really appreciate scallops that much. That's all. But yeah, scallop is fucking maritime mouth gold. Like you know what I mean? Like oh man, you want your ice roll back in the back of your fucking head when you fucking put something in your mouth and it's fucking fish flavored. Boom, try scallop, I guess. You know. Some Kuwait Kush from Gabby. Why not raise funding for a dead poop doc then? Don't forget, guys. Brad's invite the churros cab guys for a reunion. Room temp pockets count. And yes, at the same time, okay, I don't like. I would have always said no to his scallops. But where did they come from? Like, you know what I mean? How long were they in his pockets? Were they in the beer box? Like they came in a little Ziploc bag. Like, did you get that from the back of a truck? And there's a back of a truck guy, and it could be the back of the truck guy scallops, but at what time did you buy them? On what day? Like, you know what I mean? There's a lot of factors involved in enjoying a good fucking piece of seafood. Like, you know what I mean? I have a doc about Canadian guy trying to make it big on YouTube. The National Film Board would probably co-fund that idea. Scotty is a good guy with good intentions. Oh man, so Scotty's the best. And like when the cameras are off, like me and Tate know how to talk to him, and hey, it's not even about know how to talk. Like you know what I mean? Like he just tries to put on our show, and he tries to get his thought across, and he tries to be, and he doesn't try. He is funny, like you know what I mean? Like, and then he just gets sidetracked from that. Like when the cameras are off, like he's more prone to finish a thought and this and that. It's almost like he's doing it for you guys. Not the not finishing, but he wants to get something good across, and he almost puts too much stress on himself to get that. And sometimes he gets fucking sidetracked, and that's all. Fucking great, funny guy, super smart. Like this guy is like college educated, like super. He's a super smart dude. There's always a scare when Scotty's on stream. He could say anything. He is a free spirit in that sense. Like you know what I mean. A few beers deep, he is a free spirit. I'm just gonna grab a perrier. Just carbonate the water. just a little carbonated water, just a little Perrier, guys. Uh, oh, he's gone. Let's talk business. Who who's gone? Oh no, I guess I was gone. I'm back. So the business talk's done. Um, he's drinking vanilla Crown Royal on a snap in front of a bonfire. Man, one of my buddies told me. Anyways, a funny story about Lingley. One of my friends, um, never met Lingley, but he's like, I mean, following me, and he's a friend, so you know what I mean. He's seen it, watch a few of my streams. Anyways, he came in Gen Pop in the pure wilderness. He comes across Scotty in the pure wilderness, and uh, he's like, "Oh, I'm Scotty," and my buddy's like, "Yeah, I seen you on Dead Poop stream," and then the comedy ensues after that. It's almost like he knew him before he knew him in a sense. And without saying any more details, I'll leave it at that. Um, man, I don't know if the chats are late, but fucking Papa Kale's like fucking what, like 2 minutes late on that. I've been back. Guess who's back? Back again. Dead Poop's back. Mm. Guess who's back? Guess who's back? Johnny Scotty returns to his place. Hey man, I said I was gonna fucking smoke a joint, and I didn't even roll. I didn't even roll one yet. Well, I did smoke. I did smoke that big fucking roach. Let me roll one. I didn't go to the panic room. My good friend Jay, the owner runner, he's away working right now, and that's the main reason I go down there. Yeah. There's bands and it's cool, and at the end of the day, the bands are there to play and jam. I'm there to see my buddy Jay, and it just so happens, man, we get some fucking great music while we're there. But if Jay's not there, like, you know what I mean, it's not that it's pointless, because well, I don't know if it's pointless. I'm assuming when Jay's not there, the fucking there's not too many people around. But besides people that like pay to rent the spot, because it is a thing. It is a jam spot. Like, you know what I mean. Will you ever get a passport? Uh, Maybe one of these days. But like, have you ever heard of this virus called the COVID-19? And people are dying everywhere. But where I'm at, like people are cool. People can chill. But you're asking if I should get like an expensive piece of paper that allows me to go into like a more contaminated deather zone, like a death zone. Um, that's pretty far away from my mind right now. Like, I don't think I'm gonna choose to pay for paperwork to go into like a death zone, like a death zone. I don't know if I'm saying it right. Like, am I death? That like dying, like a dying zone. Am I saying it right? Like a dead dying zone. You know what I mean? So yeah, I'll keep my money aside and not spend it on the paperwork to go in a dying zone. Uh, but maybe if the world turns back to normal, I would like to visit a few places. Like, you know what I mean? Like, never been to Disneyland. Is Jay the guy I made a TikTok with? I don't think so. Jay's pretty private. Jay don't like to be on camera. Um, I think who was it? The guy who got me in the balls with the lightsaber. He's a silent partner. He's art, man. He's cool as fuck. And you want to talk about conspiracy stories to a fella? He's heard them all and he's researched them all. And poof, this guy's like straight up like ancient aliens almost in a good way. Like, you know what I mean? Like he's filling you up with knowledge you weren't even aware of, and then like some of it makes sense, and it's like cool, 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 cool. He's putting shit on your radar that's not on your radar. Where's Skinka? He's sitting in VC chatting for someone to chat with. Yeah, should we quit this and just jump to all the VC? Should we all VC it? Just bombard the VC? Bombard the VC? You're probably right. Oh, that chronic in your lungs will kill corona. I saw this little pleasant article today where it's like, oh man, marijuana smokers are like fighting the corona already. It's almost like, man, and I've already said it. Like, watch what's happening right here. Watch. You saw that? You saw that? You saw that? That's the cure. That's the cure for a lot of things. Like, man. Okay. Legendary gaming. You think the gym's the answer? Boom, boom, boom. I just breathed it in and smoked it out. That's the answer. That's the cure. That's the cure, bro. That's the cure, bro. You know what I mean? I was gonna go to the gym, but then I got high. Ooh. but then I got high. Let's just take a moment to remember the old My Buddy doll, a life taken too soon. RIP for my buddy, for my homie. That's that Kush that saved the queen. Dead poop just won the war on Corona. Exactly, man. Like, you know what I mean? Like, if you're good, you're good. Like, you know what I mean? Like, okay, during a fire situation, you know where the best place to stand during a fire situation is, honestly, this might sound a little absurd to some people, but the best place to stand in a fire situation is where there's no goddamn fire. And the Maritimes, the Maritimes are doing goddamn well. Like, you know what I mean? I don't need a passport to go in the fucking fire zone, right? Fuck that. Fuck 12. Fuck Trump. Boom! Stream shut down. Boom! Just stream shut. Boom. Deadpool, will you let me take you on your first plane ride for the documentary? I don't think that's necessary for a documentary unless I come over for a visit or something like that. But I don't think so. Like, where are we gonna plane ride to? Where are we gonna plane ride to? You want me to be dead poop in a lost city? And that don't work. That don't work. In the line of fire. But yeah, one of these days, I'll take a plane. You ever heard of La Bamba? Richie Valens, Lou Diamond Phillips. It's a very touching movie about this very famous, I think I want to say Venezuelan singer, Richie Valens, and him and was it Buddy Holly? Did he live? Anyways, there was a plane crash, and I watched it when I was way too young, and it was like, Richie, no. It wasn't Twin Towers because it didn't like hit anything, and it didn't like change the world or the economy, but it was like, Richie, no. And it was like, at this point, I'm already like 1 hour and 10 minutes into this movie where I've got to know Richie Valens in La Bamba. I'm like full far, I'm like, Ba-da-ba-da-bamba. I think this singer can make it to millions. He's got a lot of talent. I hope he makes it. And I hope he don't die in a plane crash. But guess what happens? Spoiler alert. He does die in a plane crash. But I'm an hour and 10 minutes in thinking, man, this guy's the best. Like, why haven't I heard of him? I haven't heard of him in real life because he did. Richie No. Boom, and that's why like I think that's why I don't like planes. I think that's why I led to that. I think that's why like hesitance, hesitant, hesitance Tory on the plane scene, just because if a gift of God musical talent Venezuelan singer named Richie Valens on his way up to the stars and the moon to be the top pinnacle of Venezuelan fucking La Bamba music can be chosen from the archangels above, handpicked just to be fucking put down like an old cigarette butt in an airplane, just to fucking his soul to fucking extinguish and die. I think that me, Dead Poop, in an airplane, God would have no fucking worries of just let me just wipe this whole fucking plane clean. Or even like I could be in this plane and like everyone survives and just for some reason I'm sitting right beside the exit door and that's the exit door malfunction and my just seat goes boom, and I'm done. You know what I mean? Like airplanes. You know what I mean? La Bamba. That's a thing. That's a thing. That's a thing. You guys never been to Nam, obviously. You guys never been to Nam. He was in Balsmack. Deadpool, you will befriend the entire plane by the time you land. Yeah, that's if we don't die. That's if we don't die. Stream's going to get shut down because he said 20. Well, if you write it and I re-say it, and you're saying I'm gonna get shut by saying it, by me reading it out loud isn't really smart. So I'll skip that one. Dead poop. Your tour only stops in towns that sounds like genitalia. What about a helicopter? Fun fact: Dead poop can't swim. Where's Tater? I could, yeah, I can't swim. I drowned. Like I legit drowned when I was a kid. Like you know what I mean? I almost drowned. I almost drowned. No, they had to get like fluid out of my lungs when I was a kid. And then after that, it kind of put a like a little damper on like wanting to swim. And then after when I was an adult, you know what I was comfortable with? Being in deep enough water where I can still touch. Like, you know what I mean? Yeah, okay. Yeah, I can get my full body wet. But, you know what I mean? My feet are still touching something. Like, you know what I mean? And isn't that the whole plan? Let me just get wet. Let me just get wet. It ain't about fucking... am I going to cross the river? Like, is swimming about crossing a river or just getting wet? And I think I can do a successful job of getting wet without actually fucking swimming, right? Green Hood creating the fires in California. Yeah. No, he's busy working. Did I tell you about his finger? I'll tell you about Green Hood's finger in a sec. Tater is making a documentary about the mayor cooking. Dead poop. Let's take swimming lessons in the documentary. No, never. That's not going to be a thing. Like, you know what I mean? Like, that's not never. Gabby, can you swim? Go to Cancun and get a tan. Yeah, the Green Hood works over here with metal, and yeah, he got his finger stuck in a drill, and you know what I mean. He's got the two fingers taped together, and nothing's broken, but what? Well, maybe he was here on one stream, maybe, but yeah, one of the fingers is gonna take some time to heal and take some time to be able to get like full motion. Like I don't know if it's that like you know what I mean, that important finger. Like I'm not gonna say like what you'd be doing, but you know, let's say if this is the finger that he's like, and I don't know what he's doing, but he might have not full range of motion. So I don't know if that's gonna ruin his career or ruin his like Friday Saturday nights. I don't know, but not having full range of motion and whatever so finger you choose, like you get pretty practical with it. Like you know what I mean, like. Let's say a bad machete accident, boom, I lose like fucking boomsh. I'd probably make something work. I'd make something work in this zone still with this one. Like, you know what I mean? Like you adapt. Like, you know what I mean? Life goes on. You know what I mean? Yes. Once upon a time, I told my dad I didn't like deep water, and the Spartan kicked me into the deep end. Now I can swim. So yeah, you pushed into fear into doing it. Edmonton man saves St. John local legend in swimming incident. Yeah, grab my strong hand, grab my strong hands. Uh, your dad made you strong, Gabby. Green Hood, you should leverage the injury to entice the ladies. Uh, can't swim either. I sink like a rock in my with rocks in my pockets. Before I almost drowned, like I was getting there. I almost think like I could tread off easy water. But if there's any kind of movement, like open ocean, no, I'm dead. Like you know what I mean. If you see me and like, if you see, if we fall in the ship and it's like fucking in the river and an ocean and there's waves, steer the clear away from me because you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna swim towards you or fucking dog paddle my way towards you. Then I'm gonna fucking sink you down trying to save my life. Like we're both dying at this point, right? Just keep the fuck away from me. You know what I mean? Like just tell my kids I love them. Um, I think punani, a gilf's punani is tighter than a milf's. I don't understand, but it's true. They do Kegel exercise, maybe. Um, Rick, too, you're a smart man, and it's almost silly that I have to like explain this to you. Um, but I guess I will. Okay, this is a young girl's vagine, and a young girl's vagine. Like you know, what I mean, let's. She's obviously of age. We're not going to talk about anything not of age. So let's call her like early 20s. Um, there's a few chips in here. They're full chips. Nothing's broken, and a lot of this. Guess what? Guess what? Guess what? The fucking chips are fucking ruined. This 20-year-old ruined the fucking chip, the whole chip bag. Like technically, I should rip this apart. That 20-year-old fucking that 20-year-old did some fucking. I should cut this bag. Did some damage, right? And then the milf. You know what happens to her? Blah, blah, like blah, you know what I mean? And then also the bag rips open because she's a milf. That would entail M would be mother, right? If I'm familiar with the lettering, M is for milf, right? So boom, the bag's ripping from the fucking pure beauty of childbirth. What a miracle! Wow, what a fucking miracle! And yeah, her shit's ruined too. And then you know what happens to a gilf? Watch. That's a 20-year-old, and then that's that milf. You know what happens to a gilf? Over time, like 5 years later, another 5 years go by, another 5 years go by, another 5 years go by. It's it's almost as good as new. You know what I mean? Time heals all wounds and all regimes too, right? That's the fucking thing, bro, man. You fucking silly that I had to explain that to you though, or didn't I? I don't know, but it's been done. That's literally his words. Now you aren't scarred. Aren't you making a video about the boat with Ferg? Ferg's gone to work, so yes, that's still a want. That's still a big want. Ferg's gone away for work, so when he comes back, this and that, yes, we will try to still make that. Those empty caverns, Punani, the single moms with a young kid, they try rigged out. They got some exclusive chips in St. John. Storm Talk 10. This is exactly why I come here. I can't pay for this wisdom. Um, you can pay for it. Um, but those small subscription porno sites don't lay it down the information as what you're collecting. You almost have to like analyze the situation and take notes. So I just took notes for you. Like I watched life and I took the notes and I'm kind of telling you the notes. But yes, through your own life, you can make your own notes. But guess what? We just cheated this exam. I gave you the answers. You know what I'm saying? Uh, I love me some dry guilt, and yeah, I'm surprised I didn't mention the dryness. Yeah, dryness is an issue. Yes, it's healed back and probably close to a range vagina, but she's a fucking Sahara desert in there too, right? Time heals all vagines. Yes, true, and I'm glad you agree. All holes matter too, and they do. They're all important. Like something as simple as an ear hole, butter vagine. And to me, one of them I don't have. The second one I'm doing pretty well of. It's like mainly like just like standard. But the ear holes, man, like I've seen that fucking. I don't know if it was as seen on TV, but it's like almost like a corkscrew fucking Q-tip that you're like and it almost like sucks it out. I'd like to see what that does. Because my buddy Joe, old Ghostface, when we were working at the refinery, he ended up getting the jet in his ear. Pow, like the high water jets. And he said the shit that came out was like silly. And he said he had bionic ears for a while. It's almost like, quiet down, you quit screaming. And I am not screaming. So I'd I'd like to try. I'd like to see what my ear potential would be. You know what I mean? But hey, I don't know what it sounds like with this whole rant, but I don't want to throw out there that I run a clean ship. I run a clean ear ship. Um, but I always use Q-tips. So have I been jamming in there fucking ever since? Like you know what I mean? Sometimes I say what? Sometimes I say what? What? Sometimes I say what? Uh, what lubes have you used? Um, you talking about motor oil, like car lube? We don't discriminate. Uh, spit is my go-to in a. Uh, I've uh, I've hopped a lube in a few fucking dry spots. What's that for the fridge, Gab? They sell at home kits. You definitely have some junk if you use Q-tips. Sam here. Um, I don't think you know my ears, but yes, it sounds like you do know my ears. It's not exclusive to anyone or thing, Rick. Too. I just think I could hear better. Like what? What? Gabby uses hummus for lube. Well, I've told you my secret stranger once in a blue A. Um, when the house is quiet, no one's around, and I'm feeling different. I'll pull up a fucking rubber and give myself the old rubber treatment. You know what I mean? Like the old fucking there's it's already greasy. It's already you know what I mean. And then guess what? And then boom, it's taken care of. This you can keep the same fucking boxers for the rest of the day. It's not like a big fucking you know what I mean. It's a treat. It's a treat. Um, it's not exclusive to anyone. Gabby uses hummus. Oh, big Magnus. I said that last time. Big madness in the house. Um, Henley Park. Recycle sperm as lube. Um, I, 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 I don't think that's the thing. I don't think that's the thing. I don't think that's the thing. As a older married fella, I've come across a few like marital aids. Yeah, well, yeah, we all heard about it for the ladies, like the old bop, 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 for the ladies, but there's also some for the men, and they call those like the old pocket pussies, right? Technically, man, you jam one off in there. You jam one off in there. Bet afterwards, you're taking this thing apart. You're fucking rinsing it in fucking hot soapy water like you're doing dishes, but the only thing you're doing is fucking washing the silicone vagine. And all this has to happen with the family not here, right? So you're on a fucking short timeline rubber vagine fucking um you know what I mean? The clock's ticking. So you know what I mean? Like when you bust it in there, you're not gonna leave it in there. You want a clean vagine for next thing. It had been done. A doctor, $50. It was scared when went deaf. Was disgusting amount of wax, and that's what I mean. Like, I think I could hear better. I don't know if I'm not deaf, but what what I just know fucking Ghostface got it done, and the stuff that came out of his ears was like foolish. Like, and I've never had it. Like, let me just see what fucking sprays that are there. Do you flip the rubber over? Do you flip the rubber over like a weekend? Uh, Never a sock that poop. See, I've socked it a couple times, but that's not my jam. Like, if anything, like you know what I mean. Like, not to get too descriptive, but if you're wearing a turtleneck and you're in a storm, uh, it don't matter how tight the turtleneck is, man. It's gonna fucking get. You're gonna get a fucking shit in the turtleneck. I get like some fucking sock fuzzies. I don't know. I started an analogy and I didn't know how to finish. Like I got like cornered into my own analogy. Uh, um, and flipping a rubber that don't make no sense. Like you know what I mean? Like oh man, let me protect myself from fucking STDs and AIDS, and the next time around, let me give myself AIDS and also get this girl pregnant. Like it's a lose lose. Like there's no winning in that. There's no winning in that. Yeah, rubber handies. Yeah, that's the thing. That's like guess what? You slide on that rubber and you're there to play already. Like the fucking the field is set, the fucking goal is run, fucking red light, green, yellow light, green light, boom, like everything's all fucking ready to go, and no mess. Marco has supper has super semen hit the ceiling fan once time. You got yourself a subscriber. Oh man, thank you, dude. Appreciate that. Even so, hats off to Henley Park. Henley Park. Is that a place? Is that a place or a name? Well, it's obviously a name, but is it also a place? Because park seems to be like a place thing. I find my second or third bust. It flies further than more watery lights. Uh, Man, I don't know. You're built different. You're built different. You're built different. Like usually the first one's ready to go. The first one's like what slam, what slam. Like you know what I mean? What blammo. The rubber stinks. Yeah, then you do have rubber hands. It's almost like handling a condom and cutting like two onions is almost the same fucking thing. Like you know what I mean? You handle that condom, that rubber. You got that weird rubber smelling hands for like the whole day, even though you wash your hands like 3 times. Or you cut a couple onions for fucking I don't know a fucking pizza or something like that. Bam, you got the onion hands. Like you know what I mean? Fucking there has to be like I know it's not Dragon's Den, but there has to be a better way. There has to be a better way. Like, Careful what you wish for, Henley. And no, don't scare off Henley. Like, yes, some of my videos are all over the place. Like, I've never done anything once, and uh, you won't catch me doing something twice. Same sentence, twice, different. Bam. Um, Dry jack like a gentleman. Yes. And I'm just saying on special occasions. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I'm a healthy young man. Like, yes, I will, like, you know what I mean, sail to fucking my little friend there every now and then. And it's not always a fucking rubber. That's a special occasion. Like Christmas, Halloween, like what, like, you know what I mean? These are like Thanksgiving, like special occasion. Like, otherwise, yes, I do it like every other human, just like fucking just happy to be there, just happy for the time out in life. Let me escape life for fucking a few moments while I and then back to reality. Guess what? I still owe money. I still got debts. I got to go to work. Like, you know what I mean? Once you're done, you just go right back to reality. Yeah, it could be. Ritu is like super powered. Like, man, my urine smelled especially bad today. Not sure. Maybe it was the chicken kebab. You've been venturing out a little bit more, Rick, too, or what? Like, you know what I mean? Has your, like, I don't know, eased off on the quarantine a little bit more, or what? All right. Oh. I got a message, and it's maybe from a while ago. Yeah, it was from a while ago. It was old Scotty, and I didn't notice. It was like an hour ago. I would have liked to have said like, "Oh, dude, come on up," but that was an hour ago, and I only said I was having like technically what did I say a J and a Perrier, and I've had a J, I've had two Perriers. You know what I mean? It's winding down. It's winding down time. It's winding down time. Uh, no, these are frozen, not my quarantine supplies. Two zeros weapon, frozen pea pops. I bet you there is a recipe that could make it delicious. Like, you know what I mean? It's almost like that theory I had after I ate dog food. There must be a way to, like, I don't know, like with spices. Like, some of these spices are potent. Like, you know what I mean? Let's say you put like curry in dog food. You can't tell me the curry ain't gonna overpower everything you are. And at this point, you're just eating texture and curry. You know what I mean? So there could be a way to fucking spice up the fucking. But I was thought that that's a throwaways. Like, you know what I mean? That's why I didn't really jump on the fucking whole bandwagon, because as far as I knew, that was that's a throwaways. That's like goes through your body once, and yes, in a pinch you can, and it's good training, I guess, for like the apocalypse. Um, but it goes through your body once, and then your body's like, this is not what we like. Boom, let's fucking get it out. To put it back in, like, you know what I mean? Like, that's almost like running it twice, right? Yeah, dog food does taste horrible, dude. It's the dry dog food's not too bad. The bacon strips are very waxy. But the can stuff is next level. Uh, but yeah, on that note, like, is this it? We end this or what? Is this late? Yeah. All right. So thanks for tuning in. Thanks for subscribing. Park, Henley Park. See, is that a play? Is that a place? Kinka waits in BC. Kinka's still in BC. And yeah, like, you know what I mean? Well, I'll probably see you guys on Tuesday, or if some night works out, we'll see. But like technically today, because we are tomorrow. It's Acadia Days. It's like French. It's like French celebration, deportation, celebratory thing. So it is kind of a French thing today, actually. So I might have a few drinks, and maybe if the night ends, like at this time, maybe I'll chime in tomorrow. But we'll see. We'll see. No promises. No promises. All right. So have a good night, y'alls. Peace. Peace out.